And here we are again, sitting in a Humvee in an open field. You know, been there, done that. Couple hundred times. Just me and the crows. Oh, and a black rat. Alright, let me move some stuff around here, get comfy. So, what are we doing today? I think it's TCL exploration time. We've demoed the missile silo. We've demoed the military base. Now it's time to head on into the TCL. We've cleared the parking lot. We've got shot by the turret through 2 layers of ballistic glass. And, yeah, into the TCL we go. All healed up. We got that done at the end of last episode. Gear is in good shape. No damaged gear. Magazines are loaded. We've got grenades. We've got guns. We've got meds. Ditch that. Okay. Stats are all good other than the cramp status. Let's check. Gasoline. 7,500 gasoline. There should be some gas, I think, in the vehicles in the parking lot to reload if and when we need more. We're going to have to do some jackhammering, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, where are we at skill-wise? Much change there. We've been doing mostly shooty stuff recently. Look at that. Marksmanship 4. Rifles 4. Pretty much. That's pretty good. Okay. And we were just about to 5 on Fab. Yeah. Other than missing a whole boatload of proficiencies for a lot of crafting stuff, we're in pretty good shape. Vehicle's doing fine. The battery's pretty much staying exactly where it's been. So we've got more power than I will ever use. We're fine on fuel, got water. Other than just, you know, spot repairs and a few frame replacements. Everything's good there too. Unfortunately, I can't use the 50 cal any further. We got to go inside the building. We're going to take the shortcut, if I remember the right route. Things might be really bad if I don't remember the right route. But we're gonna head in and take the shortcut straight to the good stuff, if there is any good stuff. There's only really one thing I'm looking for. If it's there, great. If it's not there, oh well. Since we're not doing mutations or CBMs in this test run, I'm not doing my first get reacquainted run. I'm not sure what we'll do after this. We might just roam around a little bit, finish off tonight's stream, and then start a brand new one for the next one. Because I'm starting to run out of stuff to do if we're not going to do several of these other categories of things. All right, let's get things going. So, back into the TCL. Try not to get shot on my way in. Woodland White and a tough zombie. How the hell's a Woodland White in here? Again. Did I not pulp it and it stood back up? That could be what happened. Are you damaged? You are. Alright, I forgot to pulp the Woodland White. Big silly. Good enough. Get over here, Woodland White. Oops. Is that visual range of the turret? I should have let him get a little closer. Alright. We got him smushed. That's the only important part. Don't forget my goo canister. Well, we're gonna hope I don't need to use it. It's only one thing that might be worthy of the goo, and if we run into that, my plan is already gone sideways. Oh yeah. All right, first step, I'm gonna knock a hole in the wall. This will be interesting. See how long it takes to do things like jackhammering a wall. This place is huge, has many sub-levels, and so much activity. I'm wondering how fast time is going to pass. This is one of the most congested locations you can find on the map. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Look at time fly. Okay, now I need to break that. I need to get my pipe mace out again. Poor pipe mace. I'm not sure if we're going to keep needing the pipe mace. Alright, first part is complete. We have access to the stairs. Let's see. Let's get you, all you out of the way. I gotta be careful where I walk, don't I? Because the turrets can see through that glass too. If I turn like a light on. Oh, yep. There's the linkages. Peek. Peek. Can't quite see me. I thought they could spot me from here. Huh. Alright, we'll hope we don't get shot to death again. Now we have a clear pathway. From the stairs up into the vehicle. Alright. I think we gotta do a little bit of clearance before I need the jackhammer again, if I remember right. So this is not the normal way to go about the TCL. This is the I've been here and done this a few times version. So you're getting the quick route to the good stuff demonstration here, if I remember correctly. The facility itself is huge. Normally it's one of those, it's pretty much the only location in the game of its type. And the typical path is you have to get a key card to get into the initial area, and you go into the warehouse areas, and then there's another key card which unlocks another area, and then you have to get more key cards for more areas, and their key cards are either in specific locations or on certain enemies, and it's just a key card nightmare to find the right card to get to the right place. Or you know the map and you know the enemies, and you come in with a jackhammer and a blowtorch, and you shortcut your way in. So that's what we're doing. We're doing that instead of going through the whole kill a million enemies and try to gather keycards type of thing. So, peek. I'll try not to get killed too early. Hopefully we get far enough that I can show you the cool stuff before I die. This is going to be the problem, is the distances for fighting with guns. It's pretty short. Even catching my breath takes forever. Old Batwing. Alright, I think that's the landing here. Now I need to go, if I remember right, just get through this door. So I'm going to blowtorch this door. And then it's... I can't remember if it's... I think it's blowtorch one other door to another stairwell. And then we're most of the way down to where we need to be. And then it'll be some jackhammering. So I need to go get the torch. $500, huh? Got the goggles again. I thought I had the goggles with me already. Alright, I think that's it for the torch for now, if I remember right. We'll need it. We might need it again once we get down to where I'm heading, but for the moment, I'm going to go ahead and leave the torch back up here. Well, it's been renamed by a viewer. So it's actually a headlamp. Viewers like to rename my gear, so somebody renamed it to the Iron Halo. Just like we have over here, we have Boinky Ouchie, my baseball bat. And there's been a few other things renamed. Cannon Enforcer is my PR-24 baton. Stuff like that. Okay. Hello, zombie. Oops. Clearing the travel path in case I have to haul a bunch of stuff out. Okay, down we go. Empty. Open that door. And down and down. Whoops. Up. Oh, well, we're fine. Down and down and down. There's a zombie child in the way. We'll stay here for the moment. We will drop the jackhammer there. Oh. Go for the bayonet. We'll also drop our backpack, our sling. What else did I drop? I forget.
Love to see you back in CDDA. Been watching you for years.
Zombie child is done. Alright, we're all sheathed up again. Does this gun have full auto? It has a single shot and it has 4-shot burst. So that's full auto, yes. It has burst fire. You can either go semi-auto single shot or you can go burst mode 4-shot. Okay, now from here, if I remember correctly, I just need to go south. But this is where things can get a little rambunctious. We are on neg 5. Oh, nope, we're not done yet. Next, yeah, I gotta get down here. Now we go down. Now we're on neg 6. Okay, I need to dig, and then I think it's either here or here. It'll be an opening into the area we want to go to. Gotta love the TCL. Don't do any activities that take too much time. Oh, crap. I gotta bring my... I don't know if I can break that with my Tonfa. Let's give it a try, though. Nah. I'm gonna have to bring my pipe mace down, too. Don't have anything with quite enough oomph. Ah, and I damaged my Tonfa, of course. Smashing rebar with my wooden Tonfa. I could also cut it. If I bring a hacksaw down, I guess. Yeah, back up we go. Good thing it's a pretty short trip, relatively, since we're almost on a pure vertical. I always try to go back down that stair right there instead of taking this route. And one more. I think we'll be into the cool spot. We'll see if it pays off or not. Can you jackhammer the rebar? Oh, I don't remember being able to previously. I haven't tried it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a mannequin with a ... on it. Ooh, spicy. We might have gotten lucky. All right, here we go. X. Hey, look at that. What do you know? Who could have guessed? I just totally randomly walked my way down here, and look at that. We just happened to just bump into combat exoskeleton, aka power armor. That's different than what I remember, though. Light combat exoskeleton, arm, head, and torso. Is there a leg version of that? Am I missing the leg version? Do we not have a complete set? And I assume those attach to the combat exoskeleton now, because that's definitely different than what I remember. Okay, so from here, let's see. Let's drag everything out of this space. All right, we got a clean drag route. Let's leave the jackhammer and the pipe here. Okay, Combat Exoskeleton Mark III. Final iteration of the military power armor before the fall of civilization. Version was designed for actual widespread combat use and was seen on the front lines during the last days of the Cataclysm. Unfortunately, the world ended before it could roll out in significant numbers. The exoskeleton itself is strapped on an environmental suit with an integrated life support system. A variety of webbing, magnets, and clips allows the attachment of special armor plating onto the frame. Okay. And it's got lots of stuff. It's got protection, 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 protection. But it does need to be powered for optimal use. We gotta find power. Compatible magazine tool battery. So is that medium, large tool batteries I've been finding, or do I need the nuclear mini reactor or whatever version? I forgot. Military battery. Turns into Combat Exoskeleton Mark III on. When worn, provides when active. Exoskeleton provides slight improvements to your carry weight and movement exertion, while the life support system shields you against gas, cools you down, dampens harmful sounds. Completely protects you from electrical, protects you from skin irritants, completely protects you from radiation, protects you from glare, lots of stuff. And then attachment points for head armor, torso, arm, and leg. So yeah, we're missing the leg piece. We are not complete. How much volume is that? 40, about 50. All right. And we got plenty of space. In you go. Okay. Is it worth the time savings to take off your gas mask to catch your breath? No, it is not. Not worth the key presses. I mean, you're either safe or you're not. And then if you're safe, you don't care about the time. I mean, it's only going to save you seconds, or I'm not sure exactly how long it takes, but... And if you mean real world time just because of the slowdown here, nah, it's not worth that either. Alright, so we're not done. We're going to try to... I'm not going to try to loot the whole armory, because I'm pretty sure we're going to run into the MFT and friends if I try to go too far into the armory. But I do want to see if we can get to the secondary, the room attached to the room we just looted that from. Because I remember that's usually where a battery is, if there's going to be one. So... there's a secret door in the wall. Yep, right there. And there is a military plutonium fuel cell. So, we need to kill this zombie and we need to get that fuel cell. Our dodge is 7.3. Against this guy, I think we'll be okay. We'll just go bayonet him. As long as nothing nastier steps in behind him. Clear so far. Nothing's going to be able to break through those walls or door, I don't think. Get him smushed up. 100,000 charge. Does not fit in any pocket. Yeah, no surprise there. Alright, put the bayonet away. What else we got in here? A hand press, I don't care. Polycarbonate sheet. Kinetic bullet puller. All I care about is the plutonium fuel cell. No, you are wrong, Ram. You're not wrong about the other things around him. You're wrong about the location. He's on -5. He's above me one level, not below me. We are at -6. That's as far as I remember, as far down as it goes. The armory you're talking about and the MFT is one floor above. But he will sometimes fall down here. A lot of times there's holes in the floor, if I remember right, from 5 down to 6. And he'll drop down onto this floor through one of those holes. Alright, can I wield this thing? It is pretty heavy. And it's the last thing we're going to get out of this area, and then I have to make a decision. Do I want to try to get to the other side? So, there's an armory right here. But I believe when they change things, this is just filled with standard equipment. Standard military gear like we had at the army base and the missile silo, so I don't care about any of this. And there's usually a turret in here, usually right about here. And then there's another set like this set of rooms. There's another set on the far side where they put, I think that's the only place you can find the Rivtech weaponry. But the problem is, because that's the only place you can get it now, you can't get any ammo for the damn things. So, yay, you might get a Rivtech gun, but you might get 40 rounds of ammo for it, so what's the point? I don't know that there's any other place to get the ammo, so I don't think you're going to find any of that ammo here. I don't remember if you'll find any in the armory room above this one. So we may just, take the armor we've just got. If it will be powered by the military plutonium battery I'm carrying, we might just take that and leave. There's not really anything else in here that I care about. But let's go up and see if we've actually got a workable power armor first, and then I'll decide. Well, hey there, Boomer. What is the MFT? Melded Task Force. One of the absolute hardest, nastiest, worst enemies in the game. Barring like extreme amounts about the game and can get to the Wyrax enemy or some of those things. But For standard enemy types, the Melded Task Force is the big dog. He is ridiculously hard to kill. Oh yeah, like everything, there are ways. Ways and ways. Okay. So yeah, we've got power armor theoretically. I'm gonna have to remember how it works and if I can get it powered, and I think I have to get mostly naked. I don't think I can put it over my clothing, and I don't know how long the battery's gonna last and all that kind of stuff. That's the big thing though. So there's only one place in the game to get power armor now, and it's the place I just went to show you. And I also showed you the fastest route to get there. So what was it? 1, 2, 3 jackhammer of walls and 2 torching of doors, and you can get power armor. So I mean that's the kind of thing where I commonly say I wish I could forget everything about the game and play it ignorant. I am cursed with knowledge, and lots of parts of the game, unfortunately, once you know, it takes a lot of the challenge and a lot of the surprise out. So, but yeah, that's the only place you can get that in the game, the power armor, or exoskeleton armor, it's now called. Somebody said, I think, somebody said they increased the chances of the drop rate for the power armor at that location. It used to be, I forget, 15%, 30% chance. So you'd come to a TCL and there'd only be a tiny chance that there would be power armor there. So you'd have to hit half a dozen of them in order to actually get the stuff. I don't know what the new percentage rate is, but if you try to get to it the normal way, it's quite the dangerous route and quite the slog to actually go through the whole place and find the key cards and open all the doors and kill all the things and so on. I thought it was set that way. I thought it was set that if it was going to appear, it would have all the pieces, but for whatever reason, we didn't get the leg armor attachment part. So I don't know what the deal is there. If it does randomize that part of it, or if... Actually, I didn't check. Could it be that it's already attached? I don't know. Let's. I'm going to drive out of here and back out into the field so we don't have slow time passage while I experiment with this. So let's get back out of here for a moment. This time I'm going to go down the road. North was still pretty slow processing. Let's make sure we get well away from the blueprint, the underground section. A little further. All right, should be good enough. Okay, so let's pull this stuff back out again. RivTech. Nope. Exo. And battery. Nope. Military. Plutonium. Fuel cell. So I had found these big tool batteries, but I really don't think these are what's intended to run those things. But let's grab one just for giggles. Okay, so. If we say to wear, it's going to tell us this. Can't wear more than whatever, so I pretty much have to get naked. So let's get naked, and we'll see how things work. Take off all the stuff. Oh yeah, NSW, CDDA. Be careful. If you're watching it work, don't want you to get in trouble. Now, if we wear... There we go. Oh, we don't have a helmet? Oh, is that a graphical thing? Does this thing actually protect the head and it's just not showing me? Oh, it doesn't. We don't have a helmet. Wait, no, it says the head right there. Yeah, it says the head. Must just be set to graphically to not cover the face or whatever. Because this is 100%. Arms, eyes, feet, hands, head, legs, mouth, torso. Alright, so yeah, it's just a graphical choice. Freaked me out for a second there. Alright, so let's look at a few things. We now have... Well, hi there. Are you going to crash? Alright, we're overheated, and we've got 30 encumbrance on lots of our body parts. Interesting how we don't have foot, hand, or eye encumbrance. Really? That seems weird. And we are considered overweight. Oh, that's our body mass. Never mind. So, next thing to check. Let's see. Reload exoskeleton. You reload the Combat Exoskeleton Mark III with big tool battery. Oh, it does take the big tool battery. Look at that. Huh. Oh, I know it'll turn me down. I just don't have the... I haven't powered it on yet. I just wanted to see the stats before we turned it on. So I'm well aware of the operation and all that. We'll get there. I'm just looking at the numbers pre and post powering it on so everybody can see kind of the effects. All right. So move cost is pretty high while we're all in this. We've got encumbrance. And the bigger thing is we can't carry anything because we don't have any carry capacity. Are there still things like the exoskeleton hauling frame? Oh, it says we have 80 volume available. Really? Can I pick stuff up? No. Alright. I think that's volume for the attachment points. So it didn't ask me which battery to install. Does that mean the military plutonium does not work in this? I think I've only got 2 of these other batteries, so we're going to have to test to see how long these tool batteries work. And I don't know that I can... are these rechargeable? Universally compatible with all kinds of tools. Disassembly, contents. It can be reloaded into rechargeable battery cells, but can never be unloaded. I'm not sure. I don't know how to tell if this can be reloaded or not. It doesn't say rechargeable. We got 3 more beyond the one I'm wearing. It is going to let me wear some things, supposedly. Yeah, I think it'll probably not actually happen. Wow. I actually can wear my backpack. I mean, it's going to be extreme encumbrance. But I'm surprised. Huh. So the gas mask, the welding goggles are irrelevant. And the combat boots are somewhat irrelevant, although I don't have the leg armor portion. Yeah, I don't have any of the pockets currently, so we are missing the leg armor. It has intrinsic protection, but what's the armor, or what's the protection without the armor? There we go, legs. So, protection values. I forget the categories. Jeez. Is this pre... Powering or post-powering? It should be showing me the pre-powering because it turns into a different object item when I turn the power on. We might have to look again, but 100% protection, really high values. Alright, yeah, I'm kind of surprised it might let me put all this other stuff on top of it. See just how I can put my cargo pants on over it. Don't need the rest of that stuff. $62 torso encumbrance. And very warm. Oh, I haven't turned it on yet. I purposely have not activated yet. Just settle down, everybody. We're testing and looking at information with it in a powered off state. I will power it on momentarily, assuming it lets me, and then we'll use a little power, and then we'll try to see what we can get to install other power sources, and then we'll see if we can recharge these tool batteries. That's my worry, is that I just won't be able to reinstall those and that they'll drain too quickly. Alright, so ridiculous torso encumbrance. Everything else not too bad. Let's go ahead and turn it on and see what happens. Activate combat exoskeleton. Alright, you turn on the exoskeleton, initiating boot sequence, loading, activating. So we've got the OS, we've got the calibration profile, atmospheric filtration, liquid cooling, and sound dampeners. Boot successful. Now let's look at our numbers. Why am I still warm? Didn't the air conditioning turn on? It's going to be pretty useless if the air conditioning didn't turn on. Torso 42, so it went from what, 60 down to 42, 60 something. When we powered it on, our move cost dropped from 128, I think it was, to 107. So we got the power assist from the exoskeleton. If the temperature doesn't come down, though, it's going to be irrelevant. I can't run around with 40 heat. There we go. All right, finally kicked in. So now we are in a cooled environment. Always maintain it at 0. So now the question is, how fast does it drain the power? I mean, we're already down 3 points of the 503 just for me walking for a few. So if we just sit here for 1 minute, 60 rounds, we're down to 490. So it's going to drain pretty quick. This is always the problem with the power armor, is you can't just stay in it. You got to use it situationally. Which means, you know, you never have it on when you get those surprise you're dead situations.